A World Cup is the perfect chance for boot designers to turn heads, capture imaginations, and state their dominance as major players on the boot scene. A World Cup in Brazil, however, is an excuse to do all of the above, but in as brighter colours as possible. Grabbing that opportunity with both hands this year are Puma. True vets at risk-taking cleat design that would make others shirk in fear, the Big Cat have brought back the Tricks moniker they've run for special editions since 2006, and applied it to the concept of two football boots for this summer's big tournament. As you can probably tell by now, the big hook of the Puma Tricks boots for 2014 are each boot in the pair is a different colour. On both the evoPOWER and evoSPEED, the right boot is pink and the left a bright blue with white accents and branding across the two. The reason? Well, for the last 6 months, Puma have been calling on fans and players alike to start believing, and these two-tone football boots are the culmination of that. Players have believed over the course of the season, and now fans will believe with them as they head into the World Cup. With whole countries at their backs, these bold cleats represent the unshakable confidence of players who have been selected for their national teams. Or, in less marketing-heavy terms, Puma are unashamedly looking to gain the sort of on-pitch visibility that Nike enjoyed with the Elite Series in 2010, hoping that the concept of contrast-coloured boots worn by their players gives them not only a real pop for people watching at home, but undoubtedly get a few pundits talking about players with odd boots on. And in our opinion at least, Puma are well on the way to doing just that. The designers say that the two colours are not only sharply contrasting on a visual level, but they're inspired by the World Cup host country. The bright blue of the azure seas and sky, and the pink drawn from flowers and marketplaces in the jungles and towns. Away from that colourful talking point, the two Puma boots in this duo are the evoSPEED and the evoPOWER. As they're both boots that we've featured heavily in the past, we won't delve into too much detail as the tech specs on both boots remain the same. Visually, we love the minor tweaks that have been made. The evoSPEED's entire upper is a sublimated star graphic that calls back to the Nature of Believing campaign. The fact that Puma have carried through on such a long-term campaign and continued it onto these boots for the World Cup really stands them apart to us, so kudos to the designers there. The evoPOWER has a holographic finish mirroring the one-way stretch of the Adapt-Lite upper, along with a really neat evoPOWER wordmark on the heel liner, which we're big fans of. Puma's signature speed boot will be worn by Sergio Aguero and, fingers crossed, Radamel Falcao at the World Cup this summer, whilst the evoPOWER has the impressive lineup of Cesc Fabregas, Marco Reus, Yaya Touré, and Italian duo Mario Balotelli and Gianluigi Buffon. With a stable of players more than capable of lifting the trophy this summer and supplying the kits of 8 teams, just 2 less than Nike and 1 less than Adidas, Puma could really cement the resurgence they've had since 2010 at this World Cup, and perhaps even go a step further. With these Tricks football boots on the pitch this summer, are Puma the brand to watch at this World Cup? And perhaps, more importantly, would you rock this 2-colour look for your team this weekend? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to hit up Footy-Boots.com for all your latest news, reviews and insight into the latest footballing gear.